I am a 53-year-old lawyer. I specialize in real estate and cross-border transactions. I was born and raised in Akron, Ohio. My work has taken me to a lot of different countries. This work requires a lot of time on the plane and a lot of time sitting in front of a computer in a position which isn't very good for the back. It also involves a lot of personal stress. I have to mix this with a family that I treasure with 2 young children and a wonderful wife. So I need to be fit. I first met Paul in 2007 and wanted to have a personal trainer for traditional exercise physiology. Immediately, I thought he was great and we made a connection. And it was clear he had a deep knowledge about the body and how it works. And subsequently, I moved to the United States and took up the practice of law. At some point, I had a back surgery and then suffered a very big setback with my back. And I was in so much pain that I would have done almost anything to get out of pain. I consulted with the resources, orthopedic surgeons, and physical therapists. It was helpful, but not incredibly helpful. I realized I needed to call Paul. And as soon as I called him, we started on a regime which involved 3 or 4 sessions a week in the beginning. We did about 2 weeks of small exercises. Over the course of 2 months, I feel that I have made an amazing recovery. What that means to me is that I'm an active martial artist, and before being injured was practicing martial arts 4 days a week and went from doing that to 0 times a week. I'm able to resume my martial arts activities. I'm most importantly able to enjoy my family and my children. And I'm able to do my work with my clients without feeling the distraction of back pain. Later, I had the chance to see Martin, and I was really treated to an extraordinary level of knowledge and experience, which in my experience was an elevated chiropractic experience. Martin was able to quickly get to the bottom of my pain and in a relatively short amount of time give me some manipulations to help me with some hip pain that was originally came from my lower back issues. That was very refreshing, and I found that experience to be very positive, and certainly would recommend that anybody who is dealing with back pain about the Good Back Academy course. One thing that I realized is I have the unique advantage of knowing Paul and Martin and the ability to be in Prague if I need to be. Not everybody has that ability. And I think that's where the Good Back Academy really provides something. This program provides the same exercises that I did with Paul and the same program that got me better and feeling well and back to my normal life within 2 months. 2 months seems like a long time, but when you're in that kind of pain, that you can't get out of bed, that you can't make it to the bathroom, to go from there to 2 months later, where I would be happy right now to take a 10-kilometer walk, to go for a swim, to go to my martial arts lesson, and I'm not thinking about my back pain. That was entirely worth it. I can say honestly, I'm so grateful that I chose to dedicate the time to working with Paul and to take this period of time seriously and devote it to healing my back, and it has worked for me.